Welcome to the Dragon Dictation iPhone app review. Dragon is an iPhone app that allows you to easily and quickly convert your speech into text. Now there's a whole heap of uses and a whole heap of range of things you can use it for, and I'm going to tell you exactly how I use it. And I'm really excited because it is one of the best apps that I believe is available on the App Store at the moment. Now, if you're familiar with Nuance and Dragon Dictation and Dragon Speech Recognition on the PC and the Mac, they usually go for between $100 to $400 for a piece of software. And obviously it allows you to dictate and it'll convert that speech into text for you on the computer or the Mac. Now on the iPhone, they've offered an awesome app and it's absolutely free of charge. So I think it's a must-have for everybody, and everybody can use it in some way, shape or form, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in this review. So if we just look at the interface really quickly, this is the first page that comes up when you open the app. Now it's very simple. All you need to do is tap on the record button and speak into the microphone of the iPhone, and it will basically convert that immediately into text for you. So let's give it a go. I'm going to go ahead and tap on record, and this is West speaking into my iPhone and hopefully getting a excellent translation from the Dragon Dictation iPhone app. Full stop. New paragraph. I love this app because it allows me to type quickly and easily, and so let's let that process. And you can see that it's pretty accurate and it's almost 90% of what I said. So you'll find a lot of people who actually say that it doesn't work. It's because they're either not speaking into the app or they're not pronouncing their words properly. So once you've come up with a message, it's really easy. You just tap on this icon here and it gives you a few different options. The first option is to text that message that you've just spoken. Obviously you'll need to learn a little bit about punctuation. It's really easy. You just say full stop for a full stop, not period, as you have to do in computers. A new paragraph for a space, and there's a few other basic ones that once you learn it, you don't have to edit it too much. But if you do need to edit it, you just tap on the keyboard and it allows you to edit. So let me just type something real quick. Send messages fast. So I can type that if I want, and then I can do whatever it is that I want to do with it. I can then email it. I can copy the message and onto the clipboard and send it to wherever it is I want to send it, a document, an email, a note, anywhere where I like. If it's a Facebook post that I want to post as a status update, I can click Facebook. Same with Twitter. If I want to update my Twitter, I could just tap on that. So it just happened really quickly, way faster than I could ever type it on my iPhone keyboard. Now, how can we use this app to leverage some amazing tools and some amazing ways for business, for social media, and for life? Well, firstly, it allows me to send SMS messages really quickly and effectively. I don't have to spend ages typing on the somewhat small and limited keyboard of the iPhone. I can immediately just speak into the microphone and copy it onto the clipboard and send an SMS message. Much preferable to typing. Number 2, I can actually write quite long and detailed emails by speaking into the iPhone and then copying and pasting it into an email straight from the email app. And I love being able to do that on the fly and in places where I'm just unable to spend a long time typing. So because I can speak up to 5 times faster than I can type, Dragon does a lot of the work for me, which is awesome. Another way I like to use this app is to take notes And whenever I have an idea or a quote or something I want to keep for later, I just turn the app on, say it into the app, and copy it and then save it into either a Google Doc or copy it into one of the other notes programs like Evernote or the native Google Notes. The iPhone Notes application. And that enables me to keep track of all my ideas and put things in one place. Another great way I like to use this app is to write super quick social media post updates. And what I do is speak whatever it is I would like to update my status with, and then post it straight to ping.fm. And that basically then posts it to all my social media networks in one fell swoop. So it's a great way to do that on the fly and very, very quickly. And the final way I like to use this app is for blog content production, meaning when I want to make a blog post on a certain topic, I just, rather than sit down and write and type and use backspace, and I just basically sit down, let my thoughts and brain go wild, and let the app type it all out for me. And I can make some changes and quick edits after I've done that. But for the most part, all the content is there. It's pretty much 90% written because people like to read when you write in a conversational tone anyway. So it's an amazing app, and it allows me to produce content quickly for my blog and any other production or content that I'm writing for any website or any document that I need to pump out. So there's just a few short ways to use this app. Now you could probably think of a lot more. That's fantastic. Leave a comment and share it with us all. But those are the main ways that I use it, and because it's free and the accuracy is great, that's an app that I strongly recommend that everyone has. Now really quickly, while I'm here, I would like to show you a few more little things about this app. Now this icon down to the bottom right, if we tap on that, it'll allow us to link directly to our social networks, which we can just put in there and it'll update it for us, which is fantastic. The language selection allows you to actually choose which language and accent you're from. So Dragon has been configured to more accurately detect words based on the language that you've selected, which is fantastic. And I've actually tried a few different languages and it is pretty amazing what it can do when you've selected the right language and speaking that accent or language. So they're just some of the main features. As I said, it's a pretty simple app, but it can do some pretty amazing things. So overall, I really, really like it. Now, just some negatives, some of the downfalls of this app, or not this app, but using the app itself that I like to give in these reviews. Firstly, most people don't really pronounce their words properly, and they tend to mumble or tend to talk to the iPhone like a human, where they can just sort of carry on with their words and not really take the effort to pronounce their words properly. And of course, the accuracy is going to decrease as you lower the quality of your speech. You tend to need a quiet-ish place to dictate. I wouldn't recommend trying it, in a public bus or train, or near a construction site or something where there's going to be lots of background noise. It's going to really significantly decrease the accuracy. In some of the other Dragon programs, obviously it allows you to train your voice. This one doesn't. So I could probably see that as an improvement for the future versions. But overall, I really love this app, and I'm going to give it a 91%. I think it's an essential app that should be on the first page of everyone's iPhone. It's super quick, super simple, but super advanced at the same time, and it'll save you a lot of time if you use it properly.